On Saturday, January 23rd, Russian police officials arrested more than 3,000 people who were demonstrating for the release of opposition leader Alexei Navalny. A little context first on who this man is and why thousands of people across Russia are now mobilizing in his support. 48-year-old Alexei Navalny is an anti-corruption campaigner, a lawyer and a politician. But what has brought him to prominence and also made him a target is being a fierce critic of President Vladimir Putin. Navalny gained the spotlight when he began blogging against the Russian leadership and released scores of reports alleging corruption and malpractice within several government corporations. During the 2011 elections, he rallied tens of thousands of people in central Moscow and claimed that the ballots were rigged and demanded a re-election. 7 years later, Navalny himself attempted to challenge President Putin at the ballot box. He was denied to run in the election on the grounds of a conviction for embezzlement. Navalny was also charged with fraud later on. He has received suspended sentences of 5 years and 3.5 years. And both of his convictions of fraud and embezzlement have been deemed unlawful by the European Court of Human Rights. And that's not all. Navalny has also faced threats to his life. In 2017, he was attacked by a man who threw antiseptic liquid at him and damaged his eyesight. In 2019, he was hospitalized after suspected poisoning while still in jail. But the worst attack that almost took his life was in 2020. On a flight from Siberia to Moscow, Navalny began to lose consciousness. An emergency landing in Omsk, Germany took place and he was hospitalized in Berlin for treatment. It was later revealed that he was poisoned by a chemical warfare agent called Novichok. The protests come after Alexei Navalny returned to Russia on January 17th for the first time since his near-fatal poisoning. He was immediately arrested and sentenced to jail for 30 days for violating parole conditions. Supporters of Navalny took to social media and began to organize protests against his arrest. Reportedly, 40,000 people took to the streets in temperatures that went as low as minus 50 degrees Celsius. Officials arrested people on the grounds that they violated COVID-19 restrictions and that they participated in an unauthorized event. Aside from previously calling the protests illegal and the work of provocateurs, the Putin government has remained silent. With Vladimir Putin now planning to remain president until 2036, the question is, what will be the political fallout of the protests and Navalny's opposition to him?
To receive instant updates on all videos from The Wire, click the subscribe button and hit the bell icon. Pay to support independent journalism. Click the link in the description and choose the amount you want to pay.